Yeah.
Ayo show with your girl DJ aYe.
I can say my own name, aYe.
And your guy Ronnie Mott. What we talking about?
It's
today?
your topic.
Okay. Mine today. Friends with benefits. This has always been FWB. They can turn into
FWB.
FDB. Fuck that bitch. Real quick.
Oh my God.
So,
bitch meaning girl and guy.
yeah, you know, bitch is the operative word. We use it different ways, you know. Bitch ass nigga, bitch is a nigga.
We're digressing. Digressing.
First of all, we're gonna talk about the definition. What's your definition of?
Well, I gotta go first. I went first last
FWB.
time. You going first.
Okay. FWB to me is basically casual friends that casually have relations from time to time. That's friends with benefits.
Why are you giving this so politically correct?
They could be fucking, or having sex relations, hooking up, as in, that's what the MTV like to say, hookups. I hate that word. I hate that. Only hookup I want to see is at Master P. I got the hookup. So, yeah, that's the definition.
My definition, I don't know. Because I don't, friends with benefits.
I mean, it's a benefit.
A guy that I probably look over and then one day we fuck, if that makes sense. Because if he's my friend, he's probably somebody that I'm like, I would never date him. And then one day I'd be like, oh, we're naked.
Oh.
I think that's pretty much.
You wake up like, how did I get here?
So are we on this? Oh, so now we're on the how this happens.
Like segue.
AKA,
segue?
What is yours?
How this happens. And she's laughing because how this happens is I like to do everything in quotes.
Oh my God.
It's when opportunity meets fuck it.
That's not my how this happens.
That's how I'm saying. Opportunity meets fuck it. Now, she brought up a question we talked about earlier, like, how does it really happen? Well, you know, I like to think alcohol and drugs or inebriation or something like that deals with it, like comes with that. But it's an opportunity. You can look at your friend and be like, I wouldn't you never think about it.
I don't think guys, on the guy side of the friends with benefits, I don't believe that y'all are ever like, that's a girl I would pass up. I just think y'all get friend zoned. And then some kind of way y'all see the little red light to get out the friend zone. And sometimes it works. That's what I think happens. On the guy's side, I'm going to say. I think that y'all get friend zoned and then it's like, man, I wasn't trying to be this bitch friend. I was trying to get out the friend zone. And then you see a little red hope.
Okay.
And then you get out the friend zone.
There's some truth to that. Every girl that a guy meets, he could see himself. Like, it's a visualization, like, yeah, I could have sex. But does he actively pursue it? That's the question. Some guys don't. Like, some in certain situations don't. Like, you can say, I would fuck, but you wouldn't actively pursue it. It would just have to fall in your lap, like one day, oh, she falls on you. What, she tripped, fell, landed on my dick.
She falls, okay, she tripped.
Fell, landed on my dick, oh, that's how it happens. But usually, it's girls, you would, I would hit. We had this conversation. This is a conversation known, unknown. Let you know our world. Known.
I'm on the world.
Dudes
I got nothing but
like,
boys. Shout out to my homies for best friends. I know what y'all talking about.
Hey, we would hit, but that don't mean you would actively pursue. So, opportunity meets fucking. Opportunity came across.
That's how this happens.
And you might be like, hey, she looking at me, rubbing on me.
That's how this happens.
Fuck it.
My how this happens is not his how. We are not.
How is this how it happens?
I think that I will say this. This is where the girl and the guy are the same. Just how guys have the conversation about, would I fuck it or whatever you say it. We pretty much, like they say, a girl know within 30 seconds, maybe a minute, if she's gonna fuck the guy. We pretty much know that. We pretty much know if you're gonna be in the fucking category or I'm a friend zone category, and maybe leave a little room for some extra. So I think that how you, as a woman, how you get to the friends and benefits, usually they are friend zone. It's a very genuine friend zone thing that happens. But you're kind of like, man, it's, for me, I'm going to say, for me, it's usually something that the guy does or says that puts him in a friend zone. I'm kind of like, well, if he didn't say that, I might have would have tried to do something with him, but maybe he's not the type for me, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you have your times of your lives as a woman where you just, wow, you're like, I ain't really trying to be settled down anyway. And the best person to not be settled down with actually is the person at your friend zone. So that's, you can get that two ways with a woman. Either you was friend zone because you fucked up and did some shit you weren't supposed to say or do or whatever, or, you know, you in a wild and out state.
Well, we're going to talk
the
about...
wild and out state is not good. Because sometimes people feel it.
We're going to talk about how we deal with this. Coping with the obvious.
Well, I feel like this is like an Alcoholic Anonymous.
I mean, it has to be. You have to work with it like this. Coping with the obvious. Now, conducting friends with benefits can be tricky to most, but to a few pros out there in the world,
they're all
very
pros.
easy. You can do this too. One.
Oh my God, they're pros.
Coping with the obvious. What you do is...
I gotta cross my leg on that one.
You do not, and I repeat, just because you have sex, every conversation does not involve sex. That ruins...
Why?
Because that was your friend prior.
Well,
You were friends, but you were friends before. That makes it weird. Now every time I hit you, it's about sex.
Because what else would it be about?
We were friends.
Too bad. That's over.
If y'all was classmates and doing work, and y'all would talk about work and stuff, you can still talk about work. Every time you hear this should not be, hey, when you gonna come lick my balls? Okay. Like, that shouldn't what it's not should be about.
You gonna give me some lipstick?
This is why she's not a pro. Because she
I ain't
doesn't
trying to be a
understand
pro.
this. That's great. But you have to understand this. You must keep the relationship as it was prior. It should not drastically change. If you implement drastic change, then things will get confused, hazy, and hey, I can't do this no more.
I can't wait till my
all this done for. So keep it consistent with what you were doing. Now.
So consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Okay.
But now that y'all have explored this whole new rubbing up against each other friction,
okay.
you have to,
because we
you know,
now. All right.
You can kind of different times, hey, you know, just in a joking matter, want to go at it again, or you know, just something like that. It's gonna be yay or nay because y'all are cool. There's no, in this, it
wait,
is
so
key.
wait, hold on.
In rejection for this.
Pause for 1 minute, 1 second, because I need to get a clarity on something you just said. So what you're telling me is,
don't be scared.
now you have to ask to have the sex.
Yes.
Why?
Because if you,
why am I asking? Why
you know
can't
why?
we just have it?
You know why?
So
because
I gotta like
you gotta set it up.
Book?
Yeah,
oh
set it
God.
up. You know why? Because in a
real
relationship, one of those intimate things where they exchange hearts and shit, emojis all day, and those you don't have to ask. They just do. You walk up on the girl and start kissing on them. No, because
it's the same thing. You're just not committed.
Because then you're not friends. That's just a person you're fucking. It's friends with benefits. It's not fucking.
Okay.
Fucking. FF. Fucking friends. That's
okay.
another fucking fuck.
Okay,
I don't know.
We're not gonna get into that. Okay.
But okay.
I got the clarity.
Consistency is key. Clarity is especially key because you want to be clear on what it is. Now, act like you've been there before.
Wait, huh? Oh,
like
you've done this. It's not your first time.
Yeah, it's not your first time. You always gotta, even though it's not maybe your first time, act, you know, with a little confidence. You go along with. What I about to say, man?
I didn't throw you off.
No, it was like rejection. Oh yeah, don't be scared of rejection. You have to ask for it. He said, no, that's cool. You know why? It's cool because that's not your companion. That's not your life partner, soulmate. It's like,
this is a good segue into my coping. This is a good
hey, we just having. You don't want to have this time? That's cool. We can have it later. See you later, buddy, old pal. And that's it. You move along.
I'm so mad at you right now. Oh my God.
The key
buddy,
is,
old pal.
do not catch feelings. This is what we go into, feelings or no. You do
No,
not catch
we not,
feelings.
because I'm on my coping. We ain't get my coping. That was just your coping. So my coping is kind of like his. I do not agree that you need to ask. It's sex. It's just get it. Asking makes it so cheesy. I don't want you to ask. Just.
I mean, not ask, hey,
But
can I put my penis in your vagina?
No.
It's like, hey, what you doing?
No.
I
you
can
coming
come over
or not. That's all we need to know.
Like, that's what I mean by ask. I'm not asking, like, hey, can I touch you? Can I touch you above
That's
you?
what it sounded like, because he's talking like that.
Can I take your nipple and rub on?
I think that the most important thing with coping with it is definitely addressing the elephant in the room. Because now there is an elephant in the room. Even though you think there's no elephant in the room, there is an elephant in the room.
I hate that.
This is your friend. You fucked your friend. Elephant. Bam, right there. So you need to address that.
That is how elephants are made.
You need to address the fact that, yes, this happened. It doesn't necessarily have to be an in-depth conversation like, where do we go from here? We need to know that we both have acknowledged that we have messed up something. We have potentially messed up something. Because it can be a potential mess up, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but you should address it. I also think that you should not, what's the word? And from the guy's point, because usually girls are not going to do it. If a girl's doing it, then that means she like you and you I don't know what to tell you. But guys, don't be trying to ask a girl out on a bunch of dates. If it's not, like he said, if it's not something y'all wasn't doing before, like maybe y'all did go to the snowball stand every Tuesday or something, I don't know, and got a snowball or went to the dagger shop and got shots every Friday. Okay, if that's what y'all normally do, continue on as such. That's cool.
Consistency is key.
Do not be saying, come on, let's go to the steakhouse. Let's go to the Essence Fest. Let's go take a bath. No, we don't do all that. Because see, now, and then the guy or maybe the girl sometimes or somebody's going to get upset and say, well, why you got feelings? Well, because you was doing all this feeling catching type stuff. Which leads us into feelings or not.
I want to make it like a dream catcher or feelings catcher. That's what I want to make. I'm gonna sell it.
You have a little mitt.
I'm gonna sell it.
So
feelings.
before it leaves.
Friend zone. How you got out of there? Get back in there. Where you going? Where are you going? No, it's not for you.
Really, for real.
Don't touch that.
Feelings are not.
It's a no-no.
Feelings, I think that because it is your friend, I'm sorry, there's gonna be some type of feeling there because it's your friend. So it's not like it's somebody you met in the club.
The only feeling that should be there is when it goes in.
Shut up. It's going to be some type of feeling of care or whatever there, but you still have to separate that as I feel for him or her as a friend. You don't feel for him or her as a significant other. I mean, I'm not saying that friends with benefits don't turn into these things. That's not what I'm saying. There are some cases where that happens, and that's cool. Nothing's wrong with that. But if because it's your friend, it should be easier for you to gauge if that's going to happen, because you pretty much probably know that your friend probably likes somebody else anyway or whatever. Y'all just happen to do whatever y'all did. So I do think that make sure you understand that because it is sex, sometimes feelings get a little jumbled up. Take a little step back. Nothing's wrong with that. Take a little step back, fall back a little bit from the friend. Hey, give me some space. Let me think about it. Get yourself together. Don't get yourself together in the presence of the friend. Don't do that.
I feel like
get yourself together outside. If you feel like your feelings are more, you need to fall all the hell the way back.
Porn stars do it all the time without catching feelings.
Okay,
and they get paid for it.
That has nothing.
It has everything to do with it.
It has nothing.
Feelings or no. See, don't feel, just do.
Spoken like a man, a true man.
Feel,
spoken like a man. That's what men. That's how they think.
Agreement.
Now we on to terms and conditions, I guess.
Teamwork make the dream work, aka solidarity. You strong?
Solidarity.
I'm strong if you strong.
So every episode you're gonna have one of these type of
You
words.
strong? I'm strong if you strong.
Every episode.
Then we both strong then. That's what that means. We both strong. Teamwork, baby.
My teamwork is not solidarity. My teamwork is communication. Meaning that
you gotta be solid with the communication, solidarity.
Well,
Thank you.
Whatever. Communication. We need to make sure you know what's going on when it's going on.
Gotta know.
Which means that you cannot have the friend with benefits and then enter into a relationship. Don't
with
do
another
that.
person?
No.
Or
if the relationship wasn't already there before you became friends with benefits, let the friend with benefits
But
go.
see, this is where...
That's not fair. If the relationship's already there, that's different. You just the
This is where most amateurs get messed up, because what happens is ideally in most relationships they always start off as friends. Then they venture on to something else. See, this is where you have to separate that, and it has to be agreed upon that, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship. You know this person well enough to know that, hey, I don't want to be in a relationship with this person. I just want to have sex with this person occasionally.
Sometimes, let me tell you.
That's where it goes.
This is how I feel. If I have a lot of male friends, and I will say this: the guys who are my crew from high school are probably the only male friends that I have that I just can't look at like that. Everybody else is pretty much fair game. Like, if we probably cross the line, I probably could, if I sat at home long enough and thought about it, I probably could think myself into a relationship with a person. So I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that you're not going to be able to resist the relationship thing, because it's easy. You didn't get everything already. I know you. You know me. We know each other. You know what I like. I know what you don't like. You know, you kind of already got that something there. Now I got to go over here and meet him and figure out if I like him, if he don't get on my nerves now. But I've been friends with you for like 3 years. So like, I should just go with you. I should go, as y'all say, I should go with my mood. Go with my mood.
This is the common, hey, should we do this or not? But always remember,
that conversation, by the way, hey, should we do this or not, is going to come up.
No.
Sometimes, hold on.
Just say
sometimes the hey, should we do this or not, may come up while you're on top of him, or he's on top of you.
It should never.
Sometimes that comes up during that time.
No, it should never. It should never. You know what? Come up together. You should come up for air. That's the only thing that should ever come up. So
basically, Ronnie wants you to know that friends with benefits is sexual. Nothing else. I don't agree with whatever is on it.
And that is why you are a rookie and will remain a rookie.
I don't walk around fucking all my friends neither.
But you know what? You're not even strong enough to FWB.
I don't want an FWB.
Because
SWB or anything else.
You got the game messed up.
FDB. I don't want to do anything.
If you don't watch it, FWB will turn into FDB. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Anyway, so how to avoid this tragedy is basically like me and Ronnie said, keep it solid.
Communication is key.
Communication and clarity.
Solidarity. Stay with what you started in.
Because once the opportunity meets fuck it, you fucked. Literally.
Literally.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, the whole friends with benefits thing, I think that even if you have Ronnie's, opinion of it's just physical.
I'm a horrible person. But it has to be done.
Hard to go. Don't lie, Tom.
Horrible.
Don't lie. He's hard to go. But anyway, even if you have, it's just purely physical, or you have, I don't even know what my idea of it is, because I don't do that often. Very rare. I have the FDBs. What is it?
FWB.
I have more FDBs, but not because they were FWBs. But anyway, I mean, I feel like I have been in relationships where we were friends first, and we were friends for, a long period of time. We did things and, whatever. You're right. Alcohol got involved, and opportunity met, fuck it. But we continued to, we ended up just pursuing a relationship. That's why I say sometimes you do have to have certain conversations, and you do need to know what you need to know what the boundaries are.
Tell the truth.
Boundaries need to be set, and you definitely need to tell the truth, even if it's going to hurt the friend. Because I would rather you hurt me when we're telling the truth. Okay, so we fucked yesterday. Today we're talking about it. You telling me exactly where you at with it.
It's just a dick thing, baby. It's just
okay, if that's what it is, I'm able to now make a decision on whether I want to continue or say, no, you know what, we just did it that one time.
Gonna leave that alone.
We're just gonna stay friends. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I can make that decision. Don't lie, people. Don't ever lie, really, in matters of the heart. Because this is a matter of the heart, regardless if it's feeling involved.
Hey, fuck what you talking about. You should lie.
Don't lie.
At times when you should
Don't
lie.
lie.
It's times when
Don't
you should lie.
Don't lie.
It's times when
Don't
you should lie.
See, don't lie.
It's sometimes. Sometimes you should lie.
No.
Very few.
There's
but
none.
Sometimes.
There's none.
Okay. She
Not
asked
one.
you, does this make me look fat? No. The fat makes you look
that
fat.
has nothing to do with
That's the time you should lie.
FWB. We talking about FWB.
You talking about lies. You should
I'm
never
talking
lie.
about you should not lie.
There are instances
okay, you should not
lie.
lie when you're trying to talk about your feelings. No lies. I said involving
No lies.
feelings, no lies.
But guess
because
what?
somebody's gonna
Your
get,
feelings
you
gonna
wanna
be hurt.
unintentionally hurt somebody.
Your feelings gonna be hurt when she deny you because you told her she look fat.
How did we get on this?
Because you say you should never lie. Oh, they got some times you should lie. Men don't believe that shit. Women always want the truth but can't handle the truth. Men can take the truth
I
and
ain't
harbor
fat,
the
so
truth.
I don't care.
It's not a personal attack on you. Just saying.
I'm not
See
fat.
how that went left that far? Feelings or no? All right, look, we've given you the 6 different things
So
dealing
we
with
defined
FWB.
it.
Defined it. Explain how this happened. Opportunity meets
Fuck it. Or opportunity means going with your move.
go with your move. Coping with the obvious. Dealing with the obvious.
The
hey, we
elephant
just
is
had
now
sex.
in the room.
Because elephants come in
Address
the
it.
room because how the elephants get here?
Stop it.
Elephants
Stop
get here because
Stop it.
you got
Stop.
shit happens.
Stop.
It happens.
Whatever.
Elephant.
Feelings are now, according to Ryan, you should never have feelings.
Never.
According to me, situational, case by case basis. It just depends on.
Hey,
what
where'd you
got
come
going.
from, Philly? Get out of here. Go
He's
back.
gonna get a feeling catcher.
Yes.
Teamwork, solidarity,
Solidarity,
and communication, clarity. I can say it.
and consistency.
Consistency. And tragedy, you know what? I almost hate to say it. In this sense, there is probably a more high probability that you will have a tragedy with this than you won't. Because this thought process right here, this right here, this don't, everybody don't think like this.
Take it from
Everybody
me.
think like this right here.
I've lived.
This.
I've lived and let live. Tragedy does not always happen with these. If you are good, you too.
But everybody's not.
You too.
So
you follow these
the
rules.
average person is going to have a tragedy.
You follow these rules. You too can be FWB.
Well, I will say this, ladies, and I say this for any type of FWB, dating, well, maybe not relationship, but anything that's not, you're committed to this person, know your mother freaking role and play it. If you're not, if that's not your role, then that ain't the one for you. If you're trying to have a role that you're not, that's not the one for you.
What are you doing? Are you ad-libbing? That's not in the script.
I'm just
Read
saying.
that damn script. Stop that. What are you doing? That's a no-no. Don't you do that. Where you going? No, you're not the leading role. You're the understudy. Stay where you are. Know your role and shut your mouth.
I don't know where this voice comes from, y'all.
Hey.
But next show we're going to.
What you talk? What's the next show?
I gotta go.
It doesn't matter what the next show is. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Anyways, hold up.
Whip your candy ass, turn that something sideways.
There's
talk
a
about
couple
that
things that I spoke on our radio show. When follow me on Instagram, you always see what I'm talking about. Which, here we go with this again. I'm DJ.aYe.allybea
I mean, it makes it difficult.
on Instagram.
Makes it difficult.
Shut up. I'm AYEALLYBEA on everything else. So,
Ronnie my is cool, man. Everything. Google it. Put it on your mama. She already
You
know.
just have people. Anyway.
Put it on.
So
me.
last week, since we sat here and thought about what our topic would be, let's see what I can come up with this week.
Man, look.
I'm going to think of something, though.
I think I got one.
You pick this week. It's not
Well,
your
you
turn.
go ahead and pick one.
It's like when you're playing cards at the casino, you can't cut the cards.
That's why I don't go.
Anyway, so tell the people bye, man. I don't understand.
Bye. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Really? Because I can't say bye.
What the rock is cooking. Dun, dun.
Bye, y'all.
If you smell
Ellie B.
what the rock is
I can't. Bye, everybody.